Hey YouTube, it is your girl Tay here back with another video. Today's video is going to be for the sign of Taurus. If you have Taurus as your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus sign, there will be messages in here for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, please keep in mind these are not one-to-one readings, but general readings. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what is going on with the sign of Taurus right now? Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus. All right, Taurus. So the first card that came out for you is release and renew. Release and renew. I feel like there's something that needs to be released here, okay? You could be holding on to something, maybe something that could have hurt you or something that really brought you into like a doom and gloom space mentally, okay, or something like that. All right, yeah, there's a need to release and let go. Especially holding on does not serve you here. All right, I feel like it's pain, hurt, sorrow, okay, or something like that that needs to be released. Tell me more. What else for Taurus? You have hidden keys, Taurus. Okay, so you do have hidden keys here. All right. Yeah, you have hidden keys. I feel like it's something that you don't know that you have, but you already have it. You could be looking for something maybe outside of yourself, and it is within you. Okay, maybe trying to put the puzzles together, put the pieces of the puzzles together in a situation, okay, or something like that. I feel like you're searching for something, but it's within you already. Okay. Tell me more for Taurus. All right, so we have fast progress. Okay, so something is happening really fast for you. Okay, it is. Okay, you have forward movement on something. Okay, this is great. This is good news. Okay, move forward. Okay, with swift precision and do what must be done now. Okay, if you're not moving forward in something, there's a need for spirit is saying there's a need for you to do that. Okay, you could be traveling. You could be going somewhere. You could be trying to map out a situation, okay, or map out something here. You're trying to put the pieces of the puzzles together and map out where you're trying to go. Okay, I feel like you could be trying to plan a trip, okay, or something like that, or maybe you are revisiting someone from your past here. Okay, maybe you have it's some type of uncertainty as to why the situation went down the way it did. Okay, you know who this is, whoever this person is that you dealt with in the past. I feel like someone from the past is resurfacing here. All right. So maybe there was not any closure or someone or something like that. And you guys may be reconciling or trying to. Okay. You guys could just really be trying to gain closure. Okay. Or this is you. Yeah, but something happened. It didn't feel good, is what I'm getting with this. Something happened that did not feel good, and you are wanting closure, okay? Or you're trying to figure out why things ended the way they did, okay, or something like that. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. Spirit, what is going on with Taurus right now? All right, Taurus. So the first card that came out for you is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So what I feel is that with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very nurturing. Okay. This person is, is financially well off. Okay. This person has put in the work. Okay. They know um, the importance of material stability. Okay. And they don't have a problem getting it or getting to it. All right. To be comfortable and to live a comfortable life. So, with that, you also have the King of Wands here, the Three of Wands, and the Magician. So, I feel like at this time, Taurus, you are just really on your throne right now. Okay. Things may be moving forward for you here financially. Let's see. One more. All right. Here's what I'm getting. Taurus, I feel like in your recent past, I feel like things were going really well for you financially. Okay. As it relates to your material abundance, material success, something happened that caused you to walk away from, because you have this the Eight of Cups here and the Tower. Okay. I just feel like in your recent past, you may have walked away from something that brought you material success. Okay. I feel like something was unbearable or you just couldn't take it anymore. You couldn't deal with it anymore. So you chose to choose you and you walked away from it with the Tower here. All right. Why is this King of Wands here? In your current energy, you got the King of Wands, the King of Swords, okay, and the Fool. So what I feel with this is that I feel like you are very much in your power right now. I feel like you are stepping into a more authoritative energy where you know that you are following your passions, doing the things that make you happy. And not only are you doing the things that make you happy, but you are very straightforward with your communication here as well. So I feel like you are standing in your power right now. You are very much in your power. You are very strong here. You are very strong willed. Okay. I feel like you know what you want. So you have a goal in mind. You have something set in your mind and you're going after it with the Fool here. I feel like you are really much in an energy where you are in control of your thoughts, in control of your mind. Okay. You are very powerful right now. So there may have been a ending recently, but I feel like that ending brought you into a more powerful position within yourself here. Okay. You got two kings here. So kings are definitely authoritative. They know what the fuck they want. That's a boss shit. Okay. That's a boss mentality. That is someone who is just, you know, straightforward, done with the bullshit, okay, or you're standing in your own power here is what I'm getting. So there was a recent Tower moment, there was a shakeup here, but I feel like you are bouncing back here and you're bouncing back stronger than you left, okay, or stronger than you were before. All right, why is this Three of Wands here? All right, so I feel like you're taking the information that you have gained, the knowledge that you have gained, okay, in the near future, and you're going to be taking that information, taking the knowledge that you've gained and going into doing something else with it, okay? Something that has brought you success in the past will bring you success again, okay? And you're realizing that with the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like you're returning back to maybe an older version of yourself, okay? Or something like that here. Maybe a version of yourself that is more in alignment with who you are, okay? Standing in your power here. Yeah. I just feel like you could be just kind of juggling doing the mundane things that you do on a normal basis here. All right. I feel like you may have a lot on your mind right now. Maybe I feel like too um I know that that's where your help and your strength comes from. I just feel like there's a need for you to tap into your belief system more. I'm feeling a down energy. Okay. I'm feeling a down energy here, okay, or something like that. But just look up, look up. There's need for you. I feel like you're looking down. Maybe you're looking down a lot at your feet. You're looking down a lot at the concrete, at the ground, at the floor. Okay, but there's need for you to look up here. Look up because that's where your help and your strength comes from, or something like that. All right. Why is the Magician here? All right. So as your outcome, I do see that you will be in an energy. So I feel like you're going through a transformation right now, Taurus. Um, and you know how they say, yeah, you know how they say pressure creates diamonds, okay, or something like that. That's what I feel like is going on with this whole reading. Because in the recent past, you had a tower moment, okay? You had a tower moment, things were shaking up for you. All right, but that is dead, done, and over with. You're not in that energy anymore. You did walk away, but I feel like you are transforming into something new, into something that is more alignment, that is in more alignment with you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're just transforming here. I feel like you've taken lessons, life lessons that you've learned, and you're manifesting that into something new. The magician here is someone um who knows their power. Okay. So you're stepping into your power. You know that you have everything that you need to manifest the life that you want, the relationships that you want, okay, the jobs that you want, the opportunities that you want. You have all that in your vicinity, okay, and you know that. But with the moon here, I do feel like something is hidden. So maybe there's something that you don't think. That's why they say you already got that. There's hidden keys. So you already have everything you need in between your brain, okay, right in your brain. You already have everything you need. But I feel like the magician knows that, but because the moon is clarifying it, it's something that you may not realize right now, or something that you may be doing subconsciously that you're unaware of. Okay. Um, but you I feel like in the near future, you're gonna be in an energy where you know that you can create everything that you want, and you're gonna do that, okay? With the 9 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like you're not afraid of hard work, or you're not afraid of putting in the work to get the results that you want, okay? So that's a really beautiful. I feel too, you are someone who is just really straightforward with your communication here. All right, you're going after your passions, you're moving forward. This is forward movement. I feel like you could be maybe reminiscing about how you used to do things in the past, or you know, how an opportunity may have brought you like a great deal of financial stability. But I feel like there's a need for you to turn around because your future is brighter than where you're coming from. Okay. I feel like what you've recently just been through, okay, or whatever this situation is, I feel like you are now leaving that behind, or there's a need for you to release it. That's why release came out at the beginning of the reading. There's a need for you to release and move forward because whatever situation you just came out of, this was a learning experience. I feel like you've learned your lesson here, and spirit is saying, let's move forward. Let's turn around and continue to go forward. Here is what I'm getting with this, because you do got the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever you do decide to do in the near future here, I feel like you're not going to be afraid to put in the work to get the results that you want, and you're going to be really fucking happy here. You're going to be really happy, but there's a need for you to realize this. So heavy emphasis on you realizing that you have the power within you here. Okay. So there just needs to be an energy shift. All right. Is what I'm getting with this. Okay. All right, so let's see who's in your energy right now. Spirit, who's in Taurus's energy right now? Tell me more. All right, Taurus. So it looks like the first card that came out for you is child. Okay. So you could have, maybe a child or someone who is, you know, who is innocent here in your energy. You could have someone who has, this person may have like not blonde hair but like amber hair, okay, or something like that. Or you could just really be in a childlike energy, okay? Maybe a free flowing energy, or there's a need for you to do this here. Next up, you have someone in your energy who is a security guard or who is very protective here. Okay. Could be a Virgo, don't have to be, but this person is heavily protective. Could be a watchman or someone who just tries to like enforce the rules, enforce the law, okay, or something like that. This person could also just really wear a lot of black or be fair skinned. All right, next up, you do have guides. So you have a guide in your energy here, someone who is maybe, this person could be like a counselor, a financial advisor, or something like that, a therapist, okay, or something like that. So you also have someone, a guide in your energy here, okay, someone who is, who has the ability to steer you in the right direction here, if needed. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with you right now, Taurus. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more. What's going on with Taurus right now? So Taurus, right now you have a few cards here, all right? So you have life lessons, okay? I feel like, yeah, there is a lesson that you've learned, okay? You're growing from that, you're learning from things, okay? Experiences that you've had, okay, or something like that. And you're gaining your wisdom here, okay? So, things come into our life, people, experiences, come into our life for a reason, for a season, and we have to where the lesson is that we need. So we pick up we go through those things and then we learn from them. Okay, we learn from them. So they're not there to stay forever. And the cycle, spirit is saying that the cycle is complete now. Okay, so you have grown. You've grown from that. You are now a better person. You are now a stronger person than you were before. You also have safe space here. Okay, so you could just really be in an energy where you want to be comfortable. You want to be in your own space here, maybe reflecting. You know that things are like the light will be brighter in the future. Okay, so or something like that. But I feel like you just really want to be comfortable here. Maybe eating comfort foods, okay, or something like that. You are protected, okay, and you know that whatever space this is for you, you feel safe in it. Okay. Yeah. Next up, Taurus, you do got rebound here. Okay, so you could really be, maybe engaging in a new relationship to get over your past person, okay, or something like that. So this is temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, all right, or just needing to forget, okay, or just you're doing something just to forget about the past person. All right, so let's go ahead and get a message from the romance angels here. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know as it relates to their love life right now? Let me take this one. You deserve love, Taurus. You do. You are lovable here. You deserve love. You may have your eye on someone. Okay, maybe a love interest here. All right, going forward, I feel like you could be very confident, very bold here. And yeah, Spirit wants you to know that you deserve love. Tell me more. All right, you also have chemistry. So you may have chemistry with someone. All right, someone that you met, you guys may have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction between you two here. All right. Yeah. I feel like you guys probably just get each other, okay, or something like that, and it feels good. Okay. And then I'm gonna do one more. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have religious factors, okay? Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. So maybe you and your person could have different religious beliefs, okay? Or could have maybe someone was brought up Christian, the other was brought up Muslim, okay, or something like that. But Spirit is saying that your religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs could be impacting your relationship. All right. All right. So let's get a money message for this item, Taurus. Spirit, what is going on with Taurus's money and finances? All right, Taurus. So you have wisdom here. Okay. So you're being called to serve as a mentor for someone else or a role model. Okay. And guide who can show the way. All right. So use your wisdom and your experience. Yeah. So Spirit is saying you are someone who's very wise. You've been through things. You know what the fuck is up. So use that. And you can capitalize on that. Become a mentor, a guide, a role model. Okay. I'm hearing us older, those what do you call it? Like a big sister, big brother, or something like that. It's like a program that um we used like they used to have or something like for when you go and like mentor like someone from elementary school, like a child, and that's probably why that child came out. So maybe you could be like a role model, like a pal, a big brother, but you're making money off of it by going to like elementary schools and becoming um I don't know how to say it. Like, what are those things? What are they called? I don't know. If y'all know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments. But you could be doing that, like a brother pal or something like that. Okay. That's what I'm getting with this one. Or you could just really be, um, maybe a babysitter or teaching young children how to do certain things, okay, or something like that. All right. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know right now? Grounding. Okay. Grounding is here. You're being asked to ground yourself. Okay. You've been spending too much time in your head. Okay. And it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. Okay. Yeah, you in your safe space. You could be just really in your safe space, right? Overthinking the situation, over analyzing. Okay. Spirit is saying to release that and go outside, ground yourself. Okay. Get around nature, get around greenery, trees, okay? And, just walk in the grass with barefoot, walk in the dirt barefoot, okay? Or something like that. Just to kind of ground yourself, or sit near a tree, sit under a tree, or something like that. Okay. All right. Final message for Taurus. Spirit, what else does Taurus need to know? All right. You are safe. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. Okay. All right. Well, that is really all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and just fucking with me. Talk to me. I'll talk back. And until next time, bye, Taurus.